7 letters, 2 syllables, 1 word, passion. Passion lives inside all of us. And when it comes to passion, I want you to all to ask yourself 2 questions. 2 questions that will help guide you along this journey with me. The first question, I want you to think back to your childhood. Who dreamt the big dreams? The dreams that made your eyes grow wide and shine with excitement. The astronauts, the movie stars, the rock stars, the Olympic gold medalists, or even the next president of the United States. Now for that second question, the one that we face every day when we look into the mirror, are you living that dream today? Together, I want to express my passion for my dream and utilize my power on this stage to help you understand the passion that you once talked about and help us figure out how that next generation of dreamers can pursue their passion. On March 29th, 2015, professional wrestling lit a fire so deep and powerful within my soul that I was willing to uproot my entire life and take a child's dream and turn it into a man's reality. Now, it's one thing as a child to look at your parents and say, Mom, Dad, I'm gonna be a professional wrestler. I'm gonna perform for hundreds, no, thousands of screaming fans. I'm gonna wear the craziest outfits while my entrance music plays through all the speakers, while there's fireworks behind me, and I'm gonna make my way to the ring as champion. Now, it's totally different to be 30 years old after you've got a college degree and look at those same 2 people in the eyes and go, Mom, Dad, I got accepted into the Black and Brave Wrestling Academy. I'm gonna pursue my dream as a professional wrestler. Now this moment, it was a little scary, but only because of the unknown. I knew that I had the drive and the passion inside of me, and for over 20 plus years, those same 2 people heard me talk about one thing more than any other, and that was becoming a professional wrestler. Passion is defined as a strong and barely controllable emotion. Everyone here tonight, you have 2 things in common with me. You've lived a life full of emotions. You may have laughed at one point so hard that you were crying, or you may have cried so hard that you weren't sure how life could go on. The second thing that you have alongside me is a sense of passion for someone or something. See, when emotional highs or lows collide with passion, those are what I like to call life changers. And life changers, they not only affect you, but they affect everyone around you. See, you might have an emotional attachment to someone like a musical artist or an actor, maybe a professional athlete, or maybe even like a teacher who helped harness a strength inside of you that no one else could see. My emotional attachment, it found me along my childhood journey. But what I didn't know is it was going to stick with me my entire life and ultimately it would turn from a dream and a passion into a life-changing gift. Christmas, 2014, 10 days before I turned 30 years old, I was given possibly the most important gift of my entire life. 2 tickets to WrestleMania 31 in Santa Clara, California. Now, this is on the same level of your team making it to the Super Bowl and you have tickets on the 50-yard line. Or, my wife might say, being front row for the Taylor Swift Eras Tour. Now, WrestleMania, it's called the Showcase of the Immortals, or some people call it the grandest stage of them all. And that day, when I walked into Levi's Stadium alongside almost 77,000 other people, I knew something special in that atmosphere could happen. My emotions could possibly be taken to unimagined highs. Now, after over almost 3 hours of an emotional roller coaster, my WrestleMania experience was coming to its culmination. As the sun set and that temperature came down, the main event was upon us. See, but what I didn't know is that something called the heist of the century was also upon us. Davenport, Iowa's own Seth Rollins had earned an opportunity to cash in a shot at the WWE title whenever he wanted. I didn't know it was going to happen on this night, in this moment. As Rollins made his way to the ring, seized the opportunity, the referee counted 1, 2, 3. And in a moment no one could have foreseen, his arm was raised in victory. This right here, this moment changed my life forever. This moment in my head, my dream, it had always been just that. A dream. But this was now my aha moment. I knew when I got home from this trip, I was going to submit my application to the Black and Brave Wrestling Academy. A kid from Iowa just chased his dream and had a once-in-a-lifetime moment. And I knew myself, another kid from Iowa, it was time for me to stop thinking about my dream and start into motion the steps to make it a reality. So as I looked up at the night sky filled with fireworks, my entire body was covered in goosebumps. My dream was about to change my life. See, after this, when I came back, I thought to myself, what's next? Where do we go? How do I take my passion to the next level? I knew the thing that lived inside of me was that I wanted to become that first impression of professional wrestling for the next generation of dreamers. And see, some of us, we've chased our dream. Some of us, we've let it fall to the side. But we all knew that we had to be there and get back on track so that way our dreams weren't just that. See, the most important thing about this life-changing gift is that when people come out and they see me perform as a professional wrestler, I know that is me at my highest of highs, able to make the strongest connection with those people out there with me. And the people that are most important, are those young fans. Those young fans, they're the ones that I want to be able to look at and make sure they know to not quit. Because you have to learn how to quit. You have to learn how to never give up. I want to make sure that when I make those emotional attachments by just giving a high five, or maybe a hug, taking a picture, or signing an autograph, those can be the moments that help them start their fire. So next time you hear anyone talk about what sets their soul on fire, do yourself a favor. Turn that fire into an inferno. See, my gift, my passion, it changed my life forever. And the most beautiful part about all of it is when people come out to see me now, fans young and old, I have the ability to look into their eyes so that they know to let their emotions out, to live in the moment with me. And when they go home, they have the ability to chase what they love and let their passions lead them to their dreams. But most importantly, what I want them to do is to inspire others. Thank you.